The TV presenter and novelist, 62, lives in North Cornwall with her 2 daughters, Grace and Winnie. Not a lot of people know this, but I'm very good at making things out of nothing. When the children were little and they'd tell me at bedtime that they had to go to school in fancy dress the next day, I was very good at cobbling something together last minute. I'm also good at throwing meals together from leftovers in the fridge, which has come in handy during lockdown. My best friend is. Actually, I have a handful of really close women friends. Most of them have come to me later in life, which has been a gift, either through cycling or since living in Cornwall. I know I could go to any one of them and they would listen and help if they could, and I'd do the same for them. My nickname is. As a child, I didn't know my name was Fern. My parents called me Fifi, as did my schoolmates at the School for Actors and Directors Children I attended in Buckinghamshire, just up the road from Denham and Pinewood Studios where my father, Tony Britton, worked. It was only when my parents divorced and I started attending the village primary school that people started calling me Fern. The teacher would call out my name and I'd just sit there, looking round. I had no idea. The bravest thing I've ever done is start cycling the world at 48. My first charity cycle challenge was cycling along the Nile in Egypt. The training took a lot out of me, but I did it, and I was hooked. I've since cycled through India, Egypt, Tunisia, Zanzibar, Cuba, Panama, Nicaragua, Costa Rica, Estonia and Russia. I've probably covered 5,000 miles and between us we've raised millions. I cycled from Land's End to John O'Groats 5 years ago and plan to do the return journey next year. My favorite TV show is. May I choose a radio show because I love The Archers? As I'm constantly telling my girls, it's the best soap there is. My perfect evening is to spend the evening locked in my bedroom with a pot of tea, a good book and possibly a cat. We have 2 moggies, Bob is black with a lovely tummy. Bramble is a tortoiseshell.